Three, two, one. Hello, my beautiful lords and ladies, Mania here, and welcome to this cute little video. So I know I promised I wasn't gonna upload until 2024, but I figured this is definitely due because I've been doing a lot of Blockbuster tutorials lately. So we're going to cover the Aperture mod, which is a Blockbuster add-on that basically allows you to control a camera in your game. It's super handy, super useful, so I'm definitely going to show you guys how to do this. Now, I know there's just like a random chair here, but trust the process. So, for starters, Aperture is what I use for my animation. So, most of you guys will probably use the sequencer morph, which kind of toggles through, toggles through different morphs and you can animate them, but that's a process we don't need to do. We don't need to do that because you can do that all within Aperture. So I'm going to, for just a quick little thing, I'm going to record my model and say, you know, she wants to sit in this chair, but right-clicking the chair crashes your game. So you just hop on the chair and record your scene however you need it. So, you know, blah, 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 talking, you know, moving around, doing stuff. And then we'll do this. So you take your playback button, make sure it's attached to your scene. And then we're gonna click the keybind. It's default by C, but you might have mods that conflict with it. So you'll see this, something that looks like this pop up. So what you're going to do is you're going to click Play Recording Editor, kind of pop that out, click on this, and then this button down here, Toggle Play Recording Editor, you're going to pop that up too. So this will basically edit your character recording. So you see she's here now, and she hops up on the chair. We want her to sit on the chair, so right about here maybe. We'll click here, click the Add button, and then type in Morph. And then you can go to Pick, then find your actor in your list of morphs. I'll click this one here. Go to Edit, click Animate up here, and then you can pick how long the animation is. I typically do 5 to 6 seconds. I'm gonna click Create Pose, and then you're just kind of gonna make them sit. So since I have an emoticons model on this, you know, it has bendy limbs and stuff, I gotta do some bendy limb stuff. So we're going to take the right leg, rotate that out like so, and then low left, or left leg, here we go. Let's just do this one at a time. Left leg, so you know. Now she's kind of doing like kind of a default Minecraft sit. We're gonna do low left leg and give that a bit of a knee bend because, you know, in real life we bend our knees when we sit. And then you're gonna find the right leg and do the same thing. Now we're gonna come back out and see, now she's kind of sitting on the chair, but it doesn't look right. So let's also go to the anchor point and bring that down. So it actually looks like she's kind of sitting in the chair. It's a little hard to see, but we'll test this out. It's different depending on the blocks you use. So let's check this out. Yeah, see, now she's kind of sitting in the chair, but it's still a little wonky. So let's also bring her forward a bit. And since she's kind of cockeyed, just a little bit to the side there. See, now she's still floating on the chair, so we definitely want to bring her down some more. So let's zoom this out so we can see a little better. So it kind of looks like she's actually, you know, sitting on the chair now. See, now she's sitting on the chair. Sitting on the chair, so nice and pretty. And so, because you saw I hit escape and closed out of that, so this closed. So if I wanted to edit her again, I'd have to reopen it. But I'm not too worried about that because now we're going to work on a camera angle. So she's over here. So add fixture and then do path, and you'll see this. Now I know it's a little intimidating, but don't worry. So I want this to kind of pan for a while, so I'm going to grab the fixture duration, just click and drag, and it'll extend out or shorten your camera here. So, you know, she goes off screen about here. So I want the camera to follow her, so I'm going to extend it by a little bit, and then click on this plus right here to add a second point. This second point you can move. So like I want it to focus on her. Maybe I want it to zoom in a little bit. So now camera is going to follow her. So that's a little too fast for my liking, so I'm going to extend this out a little more. Just a little too fast. See, that's a little better. And then she hops on the chair. But you notice my camera path ended. So when I watch this officially, you know, with the playback button, the camera snaps back into place. We don't want that. So we'll pick like the last frame. So since the last frame is 80, we'll pick the last frame, go up here to add fixture, click idle. The idle is a stationary one. It won't move. So now when I do this, she'll hop up on the chair, and you'll see the camera is still stationary, but it kind of snapped a little. So you could probably, yeah, you see it snaps. So let's redo this again. So 80, we'll do 81 because that's when it ends. So it shouldn't snap now when the camera path ends. If you hit F1, it hides all the stuff that pops up, which is really great for recording. So you see how that kind of came to a stop, it didn't snap. It's really nice. And then, you know, what if I want a different angle of her talking? I can just move over here, open the editor, add an idle, and then say I want it kind of zoomed in on her face because she's talking. Zoom in and kind of just adjust the camera how you want it. You can add like a slight tilt if you want as well. So now, takes a seat, and now it's focused on her, but you see, again, it was too short. Gotta extend that out for however long she's talking. See? So that's how to kind of do that. It also works with like movements. So say I want to come over here and I have this guy here. He's holding an apple. So I'm gonna put him right here. Oh, remember to click record. I always do that. Click here. And now I'm recording him. So maybe I want him to like bring the apple up to his mouth to eat it. So we'll do this. And now we'll come over here. Now we have to click play recording editor and then pick him. So he, for me, is 6. So since we got these camera angles here, we're just gonna delete these. So there's a remove selected feature button right here. It's like a minus. Just click that, remove your camera angles. You can come over here, add an idle one, because we're just gonna focus on him eating his apple. No, let's zoom in a little, because you want him to see it. You want to see him eat that apple. You want to see him just bite into it. Just ah! So right about maybe here. So we'll do morph, pick morph, click him, and then we'll do create pose, and he's holding it in his left arm. So we'll bring the arm up, and then low left arm, we'll bring this up as well. We want this to look kind of as nice as possible, so let's just kind of fiddle with it until he brings the apple up to where his mouth should be. Oh, forgot to click animate and set that down to what I want it. You know, maybe he's hungry. Maybe he wants that apple in his face like really quick. So now, yeah, you see he just kind of smacked himself in the face with that. So we definitely don't want him to bring it up that quick. So maybe drop it down to like a 7. And then let's see. See, now he has the apple and he's eating the apple. I'm also going to do this for the eyes. So actually, yeah. Okay, so we still have him. So say, for example, we want him to like close his eyes. Because I have the eye rig on him, we'll go to body parts. And the eye rig is attached to the head. So make sure you have the head. See, now we have the eye rig. And we want that to animate, bring it down. Want him to like kind of close his eyes kind of cutely as he's biting into his apple. So now, when you click play, very cutely just eats his apple. And this is how I do stuff without using the sequencer morph. I find it a lot easier. It's really simple. I don't go into a lot of the more complicated things, but just knowing the basics really helps get that like good, like high quality feel to it. I hope this helped you guys out. I did this all without a script, so I probably rambled a little too much, but hey, what you gonna do? So anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I'll do my best to answer them, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!